Hi, my name is Lexi Zhang, and thank you so much for joining me today. So today I am going over the Dior Quint called Dive number 287. This is from the Color Games Summer Collection for 2020. And I actually already have another video on this with a review and another eye look, but I did have a request for some additional looks. So I've got two more looks here today, this one and another one. So real quickly, I will just swatch these for you. But if you're interested in further details about this palette, please take a look at the other video. I'll leave it up here and also down below in the description box. Okay, so here are the 5 colors in the Quint. And you can see this peach shade's a little bit hard to see on my skin tone. It is pretty, close to my skin tone. But I mean, these shadows, they're really pretty. You can see that this light blue has a metallic look to it. The peach does as well. And actually they all have a hint of it, but these two are going to be more metallic than the others. And they're all more of a satin finish. Now, I did note that these colors, the blues in particular, are not as vibrant as I thought they would be when I originally purchased the product. I actually ended up really liking them as they are because it makes them really easy to work with. And if you want to make them a little bit more vibrant, use a dampened brush or, something like Inglot Duraline or MAC Fix Plus probably. I don't have that, so I'm not positive, but I'd assume that would work as well. And it will take them a little bit brighter. However, these are not going to be super, super bright at any time. Now, one of the things I like about this is that they are, super easy to blend. It's really easy to get a nice transition between the colors, which I think is important when you're dealing with colors that are so different from each other. And, overall, I think this palette is really easy to work with. So I've used this palette, 5 or 6 times now, and you can see I do have a little bit of kick up in the palette, but not a ton. Fallout hasn't really been an issue. I have had some using, some of those liner pencil brushes where I swiped instead of patting, but that was my own fault. But if you just use it normally, tap your brush off after getting color onto it, you don't really have issues with fallout at all with any of these shades. And I think that's it. I mean, they've worn fairly well on me. No issues. I don't have primer on in either of the looks from today, and they lasted I can't remember. I have to look up the times, but I did record that, so I'll leave that information down below in the description box. But overall they lasted for a full day essentially. So that is everything. So if you are interested in seeing these looks, stay tuned. Got 2 looks for you, and I will have timestamps down below differentiating the looks so that you can easily skip around. Thanks so much. Okay, so I am using the Rephr 15 brush to apply the peach shade into the crease. I started doing this already, so you'll see some already there. And I apologize for the background noise, but they just demolished a house nearby, and I guess they are grading the land. All right, so I carried that all the way up to the eyebrow. Okay, next I'm using the Sonia G Worker Pro, and I just sprayed a little bit of water on it, just plain water, and I'm going to apply this to the lid. Okay, now I'm going to use a smaller brush, still kind of this flat shader shape. This is the Lancome number 12. Okay, I'm going to spray this one with water as well and go into deep blue. Okay, then I am taking just an angled liner brush. This is the 333 from Linda Hallberg. I'm going to go into the deep purple. The brush is not wet here. Okay, wiping that brush off, you can see I've got some fallout here and I kind of smeared it. I'm just going to kind of use this clean brush to kind of move things around a little bit. Make that a little softer. So I didn't like that. So I just took this crease brush from Sonia G. This is a classic crease, and just kind of buffed it away. And you can see I still have pigment there, which is fine. I'm going to then go into the peach shade and just kind of go over that a little bit. So now I still have this peachy shade here, but I do have a little bit of depth over in the corner. So I'm just taking a corner of a microfiber cloth with a little water and just kind of cleaning up that fallout there. I haven't done any other makeup today, so I don't have to worry about, messing anything up. Okay, just going back in with the Lancome 12 and the bright blue. I feel like the other eye just looks a little bit brighter. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with that 333 brush again, and I'm going to use the lighter blue mixed with the deeper blue. So just going back and forth. Okay, so for the inner corner highlight, I want something a little bit more vibrant. So I'm taking the Guerlain Meteorites Pearl Dust palette, and I'm gonna just add a little bit of this shade, the Pearly Gold. And this is just an eye brush. This is the Sephora Smoky Eye Brush, number 24 from the Sephora Professional line. I don't even know if they still make it. I had this forever. Okay, I'm just gonna add a touch of that right under the brow. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. Okay, so this is my final look. I am letting my hair air dry today, so it is, still wet, and I don't have any foundation on. So I used the Patrick Ta She's So LA blush duo, and you can see you really don't need a highlighter with that. And then I have the Hermes Poppy Lip Shine on. Other than that, all I did was add some mascara. So this is my simple, easy look for today, and I hope this was helpful. So thank you so much. Okay, so I'm starting off with the Rephr 14 in the peach shade. Taking it all the way up, right under the brow. Okay, same brush, dipping into this fuchsia shade, just lightly, I'm going to take this into the crease as well, but I'm going to keep it lower. Going in with the Builder Pro from Sonia G into the deep purple. Same brush, but I wiped it off, going into the deep blue. Gonna tap a little bit more on, right on top of the eggplant shade. So I'm going about 1/3 of the way in. Going back in with a crease brush and back into this fuchsia pink shade, just a tiny, tiny bit, and then just blend this again. Using the Rephr 03 brush, I'm going to go into the deep blue. I'm going to line under my eyes with this. Just going to take a little bit on that upper corner as well. For the upper lash line, I'm using the Chantecaille Luster Glide Silk Infused Eyeliner in Amethyst. Then I'm taking the Rephr 03 brush again and just smudging that a bit. Same brush, going into the deep purple and just applying a little bit of that right on top of the eyeliner. Wiping off the brush and going into the pearly pink, or was it? Yeah, pearly pink from the Guerlain Meteorites palette. And I'm going to use this on the inner corner. I think I'm going to add a little bit of the pearly gold on top of that. Just using whatever's left on the brush to go right in that eyebrow arch. Okay, so that's it for this part of the look. I'm going to finish my makeup, add some mascara, and I will show you a distance look. Okay, so this is the final look from a distance, and I think everything turned out well. So overall, I really like this Quint. This is a follow-up to my review video, so if you are interested in seeing an additional eye look or hearing a little bit more about the palette, please take a look at that. And this palette is number 287 Dive, but I just think the colors in here are very versatile. They are not as vibrant as I thought they were going to be when I first saw this, but using a wet brush or something like Inglot Duraline, you know, you do get more pigment from there. It gets a little bit more of a metallic-y finish, but in general, you can, these are like softer shadows, like they're super easy to blend, you know, very easy to get like a gradient and so forth. So, you know, you've got color, you've got bright colors, but they're still a bit more subtle than some other brands. And I like that. I think it makes it a little bit easier to use, and it's still, you know, just, I think it's still a sophisticated color look, which, you know, I like. And for somebody like me, I'm not a makeup artist or anything, you know, so, you know, using shadows that are easy to work with is key. And I do really like these. And I think, you know, I'm going to definitely be looking forward to the new Quints that will be coming out soon from Dior. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. And if you are interested in supporting this channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. So hit the like button down below, leave a comment in the comment box, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day. Stay safe and healthy.